Welcome, welcome one and all. Winter Wizard here. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I've converted Combi-Meltas for Wolfguard Terminators. For joining me today, whoever you are, and welcome to this little video of mine where I'm going to be showing you a little conversion I've done where I've made some Combi-Meltas for my Wolfguard Terminators. So we're here in the Frozen Fortress. It's about mid-afternoon. It's cold and lonely, but I've just made a nice cup of tea over there, Charon Gold, and I'm joined as always by my comrade and co-host Norwegian Troll Dimmu. So this is going to be nice. I just thought that, well, I made a video for my Space Rules recently. It was a complete army list and Tactica video, where I brought out all the different units for my Space Rules collection. Somebody, and I noticed one of the comments on the video was asking me about how I went about doing the Combi-Melta conversions for the Wolfguard Terminators that you see here. So I thought I'd just stick together a very short little video just to show you and explain how I've done this. So I've got some models here. I've got 4 Wolfguard Terminators, all equipped with Combi-Meltas. So if you're not quite familiar with what the Combi weapon means, it basically means a bolter, and you've got another gun strapped onto it as well. So it's kind of like a gun where you can fire either the bolter or you can fire the other thing. And you can get Combi Flamers, Combi Plasmas, or in this particular case, we've gone for Combi-Meltas. So it's a bolt gun with a melter gun, sort of in sync with it as well. So I wanted to go for quite a nice melter theme with my Space Rules army, so I wanted to equip these Terminators with Combi-Meltas, but you don't really get any in the box, which is quite annoying, you know. Maybe you get one, I'm not really sure, but as far as I remember, I don't think you actually get any Combi-Meltas in the Wolfguard Terminator box. So, you know, and it's nice that you have all the options to add different guns that you don't necessarily get in the box, but then it can be annoying that, you know, you want that gun and it's not in the box. But anyway, so I digress, but I wanted to equip all these with Combi-Meltas, but so I was running through my bits box and I ended up finding some little multi-melter sponsons for my Stormfang gunship, and I thought to myself I could probably with a little bit of work clip those off and stick them onto storm bolters here and turn them into a combi bolter. So I'm going to zoom in now and show you what I've achieved here, and then I'm going to explain the process of how I went through it, how I went through doing it, and then if you wanted to have a go at doing this yourself, tell you how you can go about doing that as well. So here we are then. So I've zoomed in here and there you can see a Combi-Melta there. And what this essentially is, it's literally just the storm bolter that you get with the Wolfguard Terminators there, and it's got a melter head stuck on one side of the barrel there. So the storm bolters themselves are essentially kind of like 2 bolters strapped together, like a double barrel bolter type thing. And so when I was thinking about what to do with these Combi-Meltas, I did originally think about, you know, tracking down loads of Combi-Meltas on eBay or something like that, but the problem was they didn't always come with Terminator sized hands. A lot of them had sort of other designs, like other Space Marine chapters or Chaos Space Marine chapters or things like that. And while that's no problem really, I could have just, you know, altered them and made them look Space Wolfy. It was just felt like I didn't really want to go through the effort of having to track them all down. So I wanted to see if I could come up with something a little bit more unique and something that I felt like I really liked the look of. Because, so the storm bolters, these you get loads of these in the, you get one for every model in the Wolfguard Terminator box, and it's already fit. You know, they didn't have to do any sort of work with clipping the bolters off the hands or anything like that. The arm just goes on with the gun. Perfect. And then, so, and I also really like the idea of the sort of side barrel. The normal Combi-Meltas, you got the bolter there, and then the melter bit is on top. So they look a bit more thinner, more slender. I actually really liked the idea of this double barrel feel. So there we go. That's what you can see there. And so how did I go about doing this? Well, so like I said, I had some multi-melter sponsons from my Stormfang gunship, and that was essentially these bits here. These like melter. This is the head of a melter gun essentially. And I had these, and they came in like they were kind of like doubled up. So there was this, and then there was one directly underneath it. When I'm editing the video, I'll see if I can get a picture on screen for you of what they look like, but that'll give you the idea. And you can find these sort of multi-melter sponsons on things like Stormfang gunship, on things like Imperial Guard tanks, maybe Land Raiders, I'm not sure. But various different kinds of Space Marine vehicles or Guard vehicles. You'll find these sponsons here. So if you happen to have some in your bits box, or you just like this idea, get a hold of something like that. And then it was a simple case of basically just clipping them down the middle, cleaning them up, and you can see under here it's not quite a perfect finish there. It is sort of what I have done is tried to file it down and round it off, make it a bit smoother underneath there. That one looks good. Like this one here, it's a bit more of a flat underneath there. You know, it's not perfectly cylinder and round, but to be honest, I think it looks fine anyway. I think it looks absolutely fine, and you would never really have noticed that unless I'd showed it you. And yeah, so it was just a simple case of clipping those in half, cleaning them up, filing them down, sort of rounding them off, and then on the storm bolters themselves, you'll see that they've got the two barrels of the bolters there. There's one there and there's one next to it, and it was a case of taking a knife and going straight down the middle of there, cutting it through the side, taking that little piece out, filing it down, making it all nice and smooth, and then just a little bit of fiddling, gluing it in together. So you can see there them sitting next to each other and the two barrels, and I think it's a nice flush little fit. Really nice. I'm really pleased with it anyway. But yep, absolutely simple as that. So if you find, and maybe you just like this design, you like the side barrel, double barrel type thing, you could get some melter guns, and maybe they're not quite the style that you want. You know, maybe they're from other chapters or something like that, and you could just clip off the ends of the melter gun and stick it on the side barrel of the storm bolter like so. And that's generally the idea. So you could get these from some melter guns, sponsons on tanks. Have a little scroll around on eBay. I'm sure you'll be able to pick something up, and there you go. So just a very short little video, but that is just me explaining to you how I've gone and converted my storm bolter, Combi-Melter guns for my Space Wolves army there. And there we go then. So just wanted to keep it really short and sweet today, and just give you a little bit of a show and tell as to how I've done this little conversion of mine. So if you like it, then let me know down below. What do you think of the double-barreled look? Do you think that looks cool? But there we go then. So if you've enjoyed the video today, a like and a comment would be very, very much appreciated. And of course, if you'd like to see more of what goes on here inside the Frozen Fortress, then perhaps you'll also consider becoming a subscriber. And once again, whoever you are, thank you very, very much for joining me today. I'm Winter Wizard. That's Dimmu. And for now, keep it frosty.